any questions, any doubts?
Yesterday we just talked about
Yeah, please.
that antahkarana, generally when I explain to others whether it is right or not, mana buddhi chitta ahankara.
Yes.
Mana is just, I refer to the examples like that. Mana is nothing but sankalpa vikalpatmaka mana, which does that part of that same mind. It has divided into the different divisions.
Yes.
Just manas. So first we think, then there is a judgment, buddhi, and after judgment, chitta is that storehouse of memory or whatever we can call it, is having a very big vast area.
Yes.
And last one is ahankara. We can say what I understand and make them understand is the whole. After that, to juice nikal ke something, okay, whether it is right or wrong. And in general technical terms, whether the man jo hum bolte hain and this antahakarana, jo normally we say man, because many shastrakaras they define man as man. Somebody say only buddhi as total man. Somebody, people they say chitta as man. Normally denotion is like that. So this clarification.
You see, the clarification is very clear. Mana, buddhi, ahankara, chitta, they are the four faculties. Four faculties.
Just like computer we have.
Yes, we have.
ALU and
They are not
control.
watertight compartments, but they are the faculties, the four faculties. If the kashaya is hot, I would like this. Just thoda half. Just for my throat, not for me. I'm taking it for my throat. So mana, buddhi, ahankara, chitta, they are the four faculties. What is mana? Mana is a sort of broker, agent between the external world and the chitta. It is the connecting link. Using the indriyas, mana links with the external world. It's like a receptionist. Mana is like a receptionist. So any call comes from outside to the company. First it is received by the receptionist, and the receptionist will send that to the concerned division. In the same way, mana is the dynamic part of the chitta or the receptive part of the chitta. So using indriyas, mana gather informations. For example, I am seeing, I am listening. While seeing, the eyes gather the information and pass it on to mana. The ears gather the information and pass it on to mana. So mana is a sort of receptionist work. Then this information mana gathers and it is passed on to the chitta. See whether any reference is there, any any record related to this information is there. For example, I see pakoda. Simple example. I see that object, pakoda, and then it takes the photography, and then that gets into the man. The man will refer the information to the chitta. See, any past experience related to this. Then Chitta will provide the information. This is called pakoda. This is very tasty and you can have it. This kind of information. The Chitta gives. Then this, after that, this will go to Buddhi. Buddhi. Tell me what to do. Buddhi says you eat it or you don't eat it. Buddhi. Then the file will go to the Ahankara. Ahankara means the executor. That gives the information to the motor organs. Go, pick up the pakoda, eat it. So this is how continuously the activity going on. Continuously. So Indriyas are collecting the information and putting it in the mind. The mind transfer that information to Chitta, the storehouse or the record room, and then from the Chitta with the clarification comes back to Buddhi. Then the Buddhi will execute, will direct the Ahankara, you do it, and the Ahankara executes the job. This is going on. This is going on.
Is it this mana is not that, suppose now this is external world with the Indriyas we have done. Now we are just sitting, any thought comes in our mind. That is due to mana or the Chitta?
No, Chitta. You see, the mana, Indriyas cannot function without mana. Indriyas cannot function without mana. The sensory organs, they cannot function. If the mana is absent, then your Indriyas can't work. For example, if your mind is under tension and you are searching for your specs, even though specs is lying there, you will not be able to see the specs. Please see, please see this. It's a very interesting understanding. If your mind is not here, even though I am talking so many things, no word enters your ear, your mind. Sometimes it happens, is it not? In the class, because the man is not here, even though you are sitting in front of me, even though your ears are with me, eyes are with me, nothing has entered your brain. Is it not? Please say this. Nothing enters. Many times it happens in the relationship between husband and wife or something like that. And husband starts telling something, if wife is not interested or wife is not telling, husband is not interested, then he will be saying ha ha ho. Nothing has entered. Simply ha ha ho. So while saying ha ha ho, by chance, wife, husband talk something about the finance. Look, that fellow came to give you 5,000 rupees, but you were not. So makes up. At that time, the mana becomes active. What 5,000? What 5,000? But till that point, 1 hour, wife reported so many things. Nothing. So this is called the trip-off situation. We have that. And Lord has given that beautiful function. What is that? Trip-off. And some people even with opened eyes they sleep, you know that. So it is so deceptive. I spoke 1 hour. What is this? You didn't understand all these things? Guruji, I was not there. I was not with you. That's the way. So the mind is a very peculiar thing. Mind always instigated by likes and dislikes. Sankalpa, vikalpa. For example, you are walking. If your mind is thinking of a sari, for example, thinking of a saree, then the other things which are there, the mind will not let eyes to see. Mind will direct the eyes, see that. See that. Please see that. So whatever that is there in the mind, only that works through indriyas. Whatever the receptionist having in her mind or his mind, only those channels will be connected. Otherwise, no. Is it not? If the receptionist is angry with me, if I have given the information to pass it on to somebody, she will not do that. She holds that information. She holds, let that fellow suffer, let me see. So, indriyas are working because of the mind. And the mind works because of the samskaras, because of the desires, because of the habit patterns, because of intentions. Are you seeing it? So if in the man there is an intention, I have to buy a site, I have to build a building, then wherever we go, the mind engages the indriyas to listen, to see, to talk only about that. For example, if my mind wants to build a house, I am sitting here and I am listening, I don't listen. What I will be doing? I will be watching the window. This window is not good. This door, okay. Right. The mind will be engaged in what? The mind will not let me to see all of you. Even though I see you mechanical, have you noticed it? Are you watching it? So the mind is that kind of energy. It is gripped by samskaras, vasanas, urges. Vasanas, whatever, it is there in the mind. So this is the mind. So the mind is here, indriyas are here. Two types of indriyas, karmendriyas and jnanendriyas. Jnanendriyas collect the information. Karmendriya executors, they execute the job. And then here the mind. So behind the mind, chitta, buddhi, ahankara, these three are there. Chitta to supply the information. For example, I am walking on the road. Now so many people are passing. When I see a particular person, immediately chitta throws the information to the mind. Look, this is the fellow. 10 years back, he insulted you. After 10 years, you are seeing that fellow, right? So many people are passing, but only this fellow it catches. And chitta provides the information to the mind. Look, that fellow. Catch him, something like that. Suddenly your reaction changes, your attitude changes, everything changes because the chitta provides that information. Till that point you are smiling, you are giggling, you are talking, you are saying everything, you are in a very jovial mood. Suddenly your mood changes. Suddenly your reaction changes, gesture changes, all changes. So who has changed the whole thing? It is your chitta. Chitta provided the information to mana. Mana is the dynamic part of chitta. Chitta is the passive part of mana. Simple definition. And even though chitta is having the information, it will not guide you what to be done. So it will go to buddhi. If buddhi is pure, then it takes the pure decision. If buddhi is selfish, self-centered, influenced by me, then the buddhi always takes the wrong decision. Buddhihi karma anusarini. Your buddhi is always dictated by karma. Karma means what samskara you have, what habit you have, what emotions you have, what intentions you have, what selfishness you have. Only that. For example, you see a mango tree. You go to a farmhouse or ashram or somewhere. You see a mango tree. And then, good mangoes. And few have fallen on the ground. So your eyes see the mango. And then the shape, size, everything is supplied to the mind. The mind takes that information to chitta. And the chitta tells this is called raspuri or this is called, some name it gives. And it is very tasty. You have it. And it gives the information. Then this information goes to buddhi. Buddhi, depending upon the samskara, it gives the direction to ahankara to work. For example, buddhi is having the stealing samskara. Stealing samskara means chori karna. Then what your ahankara will do? Your ahankara will look this side, that no one is there. Okay, no one is there, take that and put it here. Samskara. If you have another samskara, that sharing samskara. If you are having the sharing samskara, then what you do is you take the mango and you share with your friends. If you have another samskara saying that no, I am in the ashram, I am not supposed to touch this mango, let me collect all these mangoes and give it to the concerned people. So you go and give it to the concerned. Here, mango is the same, situation is the same, action differs from individual to individual. Are you seeing it? I react differently, he reacts differently, you react differently, each one reacts differently. Depending upon the samskaras, depending upon the habits, depending upon the intentions, the mind is going through. Please see this. If I have had a very bitter experience with the ashram person, then what I do is, seeing this, I create the problem. Please see this. That's why in the house, among the family members, when a problem comes up, all cannot see the problem as a problem. Everybody tries to see according to samskara, according to the selfish this one. Even the problem is the same, all cannot see the same problem, all cannot see this problem in the same way because our emotions are involved here. So here the chitta works. What's your emotion there? What is emotion? Energy in motion is called emotion. So what is that energy you have? If you have a heart energy, your heart energy works there. If you have a ego energy works there. Please see this. If you have a depressed energy works there. If you are weak, that works. So what is that which is working? That is emotion. That which makes you to move, that is called emotion. That is called the emotion. So the emotion derives from what you are storing in your chitta. If you are storing hurt, deep hurt or the insult, then the insult becomes the emotion and that makes you to act. Please see this. Please see this. And you are not interested in solving the problem. You are interested in throwing your hurt on the problem. That is saying. That's why we are not solving the problem. We don't know how to solve the problem. That's why every house is a mess, full of confusion, full of conflicts, full of pain, full of misery. Please see this. How the mind reacts. You watch it. When I invited my friend, you did not respond properly. Now you have brought your friend, let me see. Husband and wife, they say we live together, we share everything. This is called guerrilla war, cold war. 90% in the families, this kind of guerrilla war is going on. Not coming directly to the war field and fight, no. Chup chup ke. Oh, this fellow come, let me see. So while preparing food, put less salt or do something. Because when my friend came, he did not even bother to talk to my friend. Now he expects me to talk. Let me see. And then husband with great enthusiasm, today evening let's go. Wife says, oh, I have severe headache, I can't come. See the reactions. Now tell me, who is reacting here? Who is reacting? You are not reacting. Who is reacting? Your hurt is reacting, your insult is reacting, your past is reacting, your memory is reacting. This we call chitta. Each one of us is loaded with the chitta. Past experiences. And it has created image also. What is that image? Image and opinion. What is that? My wife is like this, I have to behave like this. My husband is like this, I have to behave like this. So you have already conditioned. Whatever my wife says, I have to oppose it. Whatever my husband says, I have to pull him down. We have created those kind of channels, conditioned channels. And there, the higher intelligence does not work. Only the lower intelligence works. We are all at that impulsive level. That's why in us, the action takes place, then we see. Please see this. Action takes place, then we see. For example, we are all sitting. We know that before taking the food, we have to chant the mantra. But we forget that. When I see pakoda or the papad or something like that, I forget it. Immediately I go there. And then neighbor, the fellow sitting there, hey, mantra, mantra. So action takes place, then we see. This is impulsive behavior. 99% we are in this impulsive mode, is it not? And then whenever there is impulsive behavior, reaction, you are not there, your intelligence is not there. Who is there? Your lower emotions are there. The suppressed emotions, the impulses, the urges, all are there. They operate. They operate without giving you the information that we are operating like this. That is the dangerous part. Is it not? That is the dangerous part. So 99% we are in this dangerous spot. So after the action is done, then the chitta becomes quiet. Oh, mera job ho gaya. Then who has to face the music? I have to face the music. Who reacted it? Chitta reacted it. Who will be held responsible? Chitta will not be held responsible. We will not catch Chitta because we cannot catch Chitta. So whom to catch? Kisko marna? किसको मारना? किसने किया? मैंने नहीं किया, परंतु तपट please see this. Every second we are going through this kind of pain. I am not doing it, but I am receiving all hurt and shocks and pains and what. So what is to be done? Patanjali says, Yogaha Chitta Vritti Nirodha. So what is yoga? We think yoga means doing asanas. No, that's not yoga. Then what is yoga? Patanjali is very clear. Chitta Vritti Nirodha. This chitta, that is the storehouse, the memory, the experience, the suppression, what all you are storing, that is reacting. Chitta vritti, vritti means reaction. It reacts. How it reacts without telling you it's reacting. You saw the pakoda, you didn't see the pakoda. Chitta saw the pakoda, chitta thak. Please see this. This is called the reflex arc in physiology. Stimulus, reaction, stimulus response arc. Please see this. There is Agni, that is fire. You need not see the fire. Just when you touch it fire, immediately you take it out. So the information has not reached the higher brain. Like this. For example, if the mosquito is biting, without your knowledge you do that. Sitting here, you are talking about ahimsa. Don't hurt any animal. It is not good. You should not hurt any insect or anything. So this, even I don't even notice that I have killed the mosquito. So many reactions are unseen, unconscious, impulsive reactions. We don't even notice. Some people while talking, they will be always hurting. They will not be knowing that they are hurting. They have developed it. हमेशा व्यंग्य रूप में sarcasm. Please see. They don't even realize that how other people are taking it. Please see this. Please understand this. So Patanjali says, Chitta Vritti Nirodha. The reactions which are coming from the chitta, can you slow down the speed? That is yoga. Mana Prashamana Upayaha. Can I slow down the speed of these reactions? Then what is meditation then? I see first, then I act, that is meditation. I see first. Let me see first. This is called intelligent behavior. The first one is impulsive behavior. The second one is intelligent. In the intelligence, what happens? The action, I see something, then I don't let my mind to react immediately. I separate the stimulus and the response. The stimulus is there. Somebody called me donkey. The donkey has already reached my brain. Right? Now, without my knowledge, the donkey enters the chitta and behaves like donkey. Please see this. Behaves like donkey. Then what is to be done? The donkey has entered the chitta. Now the chitta is ready to give it back. At that time you tell chitta, hey, wait. Hey, don't do that. Don't do that. Wait. This is yoga. Don't do that. Let me see. Let me listen. Let me find out. So you become a factual finder now. Right? And okay, donkey. I look here. But I am not donkey. I know what donkey is. Donkey means 4 legs. Donkey means like this. It has a tail. I don't have any such features. And I look at him, I smile at him. Hey, you are mistaken. I am not donkey. See the trend? See the trend? You can avoid 99% of miseries in the house if you learn this. This is yoga. This is yoga. Chitta vritti nirodha. We react. We don't know how to respond. Nobody has taught us how to respond. 99% we are reacting. After the class, I go home, 1 hour, 1.5 hour, Guruji drilled into my brain. I want some tea. So with this, I go. Chitta is full of what? Tea. I go home and I shout from the door, hey, prepare some tea. From inside, voice comes out. There is no milk. What happens to you? Tell me. There is no milk. What happens to you? You did 1.5 hours yoga with me, right? And here, Shanti. So you went home. You wanted tea, or you are too late, and your mind says, go get into bathroom and finish your bath and rush to your job. You go home, you see either your son or somebody taking bath happily. Mera jeevan kora. Aram se is having his bath. What happens to you? Tell me at that time. What do you do? What do you do? Do you have the space to enjoy that music?
No.
Do you have the space to enjoy that music? You did 1.5 hours yoga. 1.5 hours yoga. Push, stretch. So there, please say this. When you hear the voice, there is no milk, what do you do? Tell me, what do you do? What do you do? Tell me. What do you do?
We shout.
You shout. All those things, right? Instead of shouting, oh, there is no milk, okay. You keep the water on the stove, I'm going to get the milk, let's prepare tea and let's enjoy tea. Do we do that? No. So when you bring milk, then wife will be ready with tea decoction. Just put the milk and both of you can enjoy tea. And then wife will give you a kiss and will tell you, go and have bath, food will be ready. Instead of that, if you shout at her, she will put more salt in upma. And again you are going to suffer. So series of suffering. Who has created it? When we were kids, we used to play one game. Collect all the cigarette packs and make them V-shape and put one behind the other. And if you touch one, all. So who is setting the misery to roll? Who is setting the misery to roll? You watch it. Yogaha chitta vritti nirodha. Now the meditation says, is it possible for you to see, find out what urge is trying to come out, with what speed it is trying to come out, why it is coming like that. Can you see that? Can you see that? Art of looking, art of listening. I have been talking, isn't it? Learn to look, learn to listen. Is it possible for me to listen without bringing the past, without bringing the prejudices? Means what? Artha. Artha means staying in the space of now. In the space of now, is it possible for me to listen, to look, and to feel? No. No. So I am not reacting. My chitta is reacting. And chitta is full of fear, anxiety, greed, hurt, ego. It's full. And they are reacting. They are reacting. That's why we are not able to see problem as a problem. We are not able to see the problem. We are not solving the problem. On the contrary, we are aggravating the problem. Look at your own relationship, please. With your wife, with your children, with your son, with your daughter, with your husband, with your wife. Even though both of you are very good human beings, both of you, are very much interested in the family, both of you want to build up a good family, both of you are struggling for the family, still you people are not able to resolve even a single issue. Why? I am stuck with my chitta. My wife is stuck with her chitta. What is chitta? Past experiences. What is chitta? My ego, my opinion, my judgment, my understanding, my emotion. Please see this. Even after 10 years, the same tune, the mind works. 10 years back, when my friend came to our house, you did like this. You stuck. You don't want to move out of that. Even after 10 years, you stuck to the same thing. It means you are a dead human being. You are not there. Where are you? You are dead. Dead. And you are not letting any transformation to take place. Any transformation to take place. You are stuck. And for you, that is important. You did that to me. That is important. You are not interested in bringing the harmony, bringing the joy, bringing the understanding, strengthening the relationship. You are not interested. Please see this. Are we really interested in bringing the harmony? No. For me, my stuckness is very important. You did this to me, how could you do that? अरे हो गया ना, नहीं, मैं कैसे ये भूल जाओ, मर जाओ, बस, मर जाओ. Please see this. When you look at the family issues, let me tell you, they are all trivial like this. Very trivial, very silly. Because I have been tackling all issues, let me tell you. And we are all we call ourselves educated. We are not educated. Look, go and see the tribal fellow. They forget. They don't carry. We educated, we carry. Because our ego is so strong, we carry. Our individualistic nature is so strong. Everyone is a monster deep inside. And we are all talking, let's build the family, let us build this, let us build that. What are we doing? And I exploit. I am earning, you are not earning, so because of my money you are living, I know how to take. No. Are we not exploiting? Are we not hurting? Are we not cheating? Are we not abusing? Where is the quality of life? Where is the dialogue? Where is Sambhashana? Where is the dialogue? Is it possible for you to have a beautiful dialogue with your wife or husband? Please see this. After 2 sentences finished, it's a war. It's the war. Please say this. Have you ever solved any problem with love, with joy, with beautiful smile? No, because you are not listening, you are not looking. You are stuck to your gun. What is that? How could you do to my friend? How could you do it? I am ready to divorce. I am ready to destroy. I am ready to do anything and everything. Everything. Please see this. And we call ourselves very sane human beings. We think earning is the only answer. I am earning so much, I am struggling so much, I have done so much. What have you done? What have you done? Who wants your money? Who wants all those things? Who wants it? Every heart deep inside crying for a touch and a love. Not your money, not all this nonsense. It is not happening because your chitta is full, your mind is full. Mind is full. So what is yoga? Chitta vritti nirodha. Please remember this definition, only 3 words. What is yoga? Chitta vritti nirodha. What is chitta? Your past, your experiences, your memories, your hurt, guilt, desires, anxiety. Please see this. If I am professionally stuck, I have to achieve this, I have to do that. My God, I become so violent, so monster. I exploit everybody because I have to reach that. I have to earn that. Please see this. I become such a monstrous human being because I have to attain that. Others, hell with you. Hell with you. I don't care. I don't care. But I want you. Why? Because you have to do all these things to me. Please say this. I don't realize to achieve I need the support, and that support I have to get it through love. No. I exploit, I bully. I always bully. I use my power. I use my power. So what are we doing? I think that yoga is very interesting, is it not? Loop Bhujangasana, Shalapa. This yoga is difficult yoga. Very, very difficult yoga. People don't want this yoga. People want practical yoga. People don't want this yoga. You say, I don't want to change. I have already taken the stand, I am perfect. Whatever I am doing is perfect. And I have sacrificed a lot. Please see this. You all go inside and find out. I have done so much. Why did you do all these things? Who told you to do all these things? While doing all these things, did you discuss with me? You assumed and you wanted to do what you wanted to do, and you are saying, I did everything for you people. Not even once with a beautiful smile have we discussed. Did we bring that togetherness in the family? No. Did we bring that togetherness? No, we didn't bring that togetherness. What is togetherness? Togetherness means where there is no conflict between me and you. We are not bringing our emotions there. We are trying to see what it is. We are trying to see fact as a fact. But 99% we don't know how to see fact as a fact. We always see through our emotions. For example, the friend is coming, friend has come to the house. I have to prepare, so let me prepare. No, we don't see fact as a fact. Please see this. We don't support each other at that time. We don't support each other. And we create more hurt. And husband will go through the misery. And then the male ego is hurt. Then that is ready to take the revenge. So waiting for the opportunity. So the wife's mother will come, finished. It's a never ending, ever pending story. And we cry deep inside. We have everything. Why can't we live together? Why can't we smile together? You cannot smile because you don't want to smile. Are you seeing where the problem is? Many times we will be wondering, I am earning so much, I have provided all these things, why can't we live together? And wife says, I am preparing such a good food, I am doing so many things for this one, why can't we live together? Both are working for the family only. That is because, friends, we are not letting our mind to empty. So what is meditation? Meditation is emptying the mind, is meditation. What is yoga? Chitta vritti nirodha. Empty the mind. Empty the mind. When you empty the mind, then you can see the beauty of it. You can see the beauty of it. Please see this. Simple example. Your child is performing a program on the stage. How do you look at it? How do you look at it? Your child is doing a program. How do you look at it? You watch it. So after your daughter's program is over and the next group has come, now how do you see? Even if the children make the mistake, it is natural. If the child does instead of like this, if the child does, it is natural. But if your child does instead of like this, what happens to you? Tell me what happens to you. You watch it. When the other group, if